Ayan. Alright. I think... Okay, and we're live. Ayan. Hello guys, good evening. Good evening. I'll just send the link guys sa group para makita po ng iba. Good evening guys. Hello everyone. So guys, if narinig nyo na, please type your name and tagasan kayo, where you're from, para naman masaya. Everyone. Yes. From my 4. So, I think nag-scramble na po yung link, but I'll provide po agad. Good evening guys. Yan. Watching from Cavite. Guys, clear ba yung audio? Can you hear me? Can you please type yes sa chat box? Good evening from San Jose del Monte, Bulacan. Wow. So guys, I'm sending the link na po. So QC, we are from QC. Guys, yung names hindi ko nakikita yung iba. So yan ang lumalabas sa akin. So super exciting ngayon, no? 5 minutes po, 5 minutes lang. Let's wait for the others before we start. Yan. Sino dito yung from Discord? Galing sa Discord group. Anyone here? Alright, growing my audience. Ayan. So guys, meron kaming ibibigay sa inyo super special later. Ayan. We have Relax and Enjoy from YouTube. Si Raven. Hey Raven. Yeah, we have from Discord. So guys, so sa iba yung nasa Discord group, alam nyo na kung ano yung guest natin tonight, kung sino yung guest natin eh. So na-share ko na kahapon. Pero a lot of you here na wala pa the first time he went, kumbaga nag-live sa group natin. No? So ito yung first time namin. Sir Simon, yan. Sir Simon, ready mo na yung questions mo ulit. Second time around. First time, nabitin tayo eh. So ito. Yan. Okay, so yeah, siguro 5 more minutes guys na lang para before we start, no. So super excited na rin ako. And we're really lucky, no, nakuha natin yung time ng guest natin tonight, no. Yan. Let's do it. So ibang names hindi ko nakikita. Ayan. And good evening everyone. Kamusta po? Anyone here, nandito yung first time na nag-guest sa atin yung guest natin, si Sir Pa, yung guest natin tonight. Anyone here nandito nun? Si Sir Simon is familiar. Alam ko you were watching that time. Okay. Alright, it's growing na tayo. Miss Katrina, so nandiyan si Miss Katrina before. Yan, Simon, of course. So guys, meron kaming ibibigay something special later. Okay, sige po, i-send ko ulit. Wait. So, Alright, so guys, konti na lang. Guys, anyone excited? So, ayun, si Miss Hannah nandun before, I remember. So guys, question, before we start, no, na ipakilala ko ulit sa inyo yung guest natin tonight. Any questions? Bakit kayo nanonood right now? Parang ano yung feeling yung, ano yung gusto nyo makuha from this session? Can you please type sa chat box, guys? Pasapak. Ay, nako, game. Honestly, pare-parehas tayo, no? Hindi lang kayo, pati ako. Alam nyo, guys, even ako, I message si Sir, yung guest natin tonight, no? Directly na kung ano yung realizations ko after. Like, we had to talagang do things na ayoko, pero we had to, no? Just to move forward. Kasi, again, dapat yung company is yung interest natin, no? Hindi talaga yung, so yan, ma-high blood daw. Something new. Yes. Ayan. So, okay, so, yun. I think, guys, ready na ba? Yan. Thank you. Okay, ready guys? Ready? So, super excited ako ipakilala sa inyo, no? So, yung iba, habol na lang po kayo. Alright. Okay. Ready yan. So guys, ang gagawin natin for tonight, so meron kaming, actually guest natin tonight. Okay, he will be sharing something really special. Okay, and sa nakita ko, no, and I really think na sobrang daming matutulungan nito, especially sa mga nagsa-start, sa mga founders, no, yung mga CEOs dyan, yung talagang serious in growing an enterprise, no. Honestly, no, I would pay a lot, no, just to, ito lang, yung pamimigay niya tonight, guys, for free. You're gonna get it for free, imagine that, no. Just think of this, no, simula ngayon, lahat ng mga sasabihin niya, or sasabihin ng guest natin tonight, imagine nyo na nagbayad kayo ng malaking pera. Imagine nyo na nagbayad kayo ng pera para dito, para sa value na makuha natin tonight, no? And so, yun. Let's dive right in, guys. So, yan, sabi ni Miss Hannah, true. I think Miss Hannah is already following yung principles of scaling, no? So, yes, game. So, guys, our guest for tonight, so nag-guest siya before. Okay, super special. So, actually, dami po nag-request sa kanya sa Discord group na if ever, pwede siyang mag-guest ulit kasi yung term na masapak, no, is actually nabuhay na rin sa group dahil dito. So, yun guys, I think most of you guys kilala niyo na siya. Okay, lumalaki yung viewers natin. So parang sa akin siya yung CEO whisperer. Parang ganun eh. Okay, so guys, please help me in welcoming. So now I can consider him my mentor, no? My mentor. Super idol ko when it comes to scaling businesses, no, and taking care of people. So we have Sir FAH, CEOs Insights Asia. Yan, Sir FAH. Yun.
Ayan, good evening. Grabe naman. Sapakan talaga gusto nyo, ha?
Yes.
Sige,
Ayan, no? Ayan ang term,
mo.
Yes. So talaga, Sir FAH, kumakalat na talaga yan. And every time na nagla-live kami, honestly, pag nagla-live kami minsan sa Google Meet, no, lagi kong sinishare yung mga nakukuha ko from you. I mean, hindi ko man ma-share specifically, pero yung mga realizations, talaga lagi ko talagang sinishare yun.
Mm-hmm.
I watched his first guesting 5 times and fell in love with him. Wow.
Wow. Grabe naman yun. Nakakataba ng puso. Sana
yes, guys,
yung asawa ko.
If kaya, please share this sa page nyo, sa Facebook page, share nyo to, and lagyan natin ng hashtag na sa FAH, no? Para talagang mag-ano na. So, Sir FAH, first of all, thank you so much for taking the time, no, mag-show up, and napaka-busy natin. Alam ko naman marami kayong mga ginagawa, no? Pero thanks for showing up, and guys, meron tayong sobrang lupit na paling ibibigay tonight. So, tonight actually is the launch of Simplify. So,
yeah.
I think, Sir FAH, it's best na if you tell us like siguro lang yung, first of all, for those na hindi pa nakakilala, like short introduction lang, and what is Simplify?
All right. So, thank you everyone for being here. We appreciate you coming here, no? at saka sa mga nanonood na hashtag sa FAH, di ba? Bagong trending, pag-trendingin natin yan. Anyway, Simplify is a book that
I
we
think
co-wrote.
nag-mute po
So,
yata.
yan. Sorry, mahina? Mahina?
Walang audio.
Walang audio. Why?
Okay na. Sorry.
Okay na.
All good.
Alright, sige. Ayun. Clear na ako? Alright, sige. So, Simplify is a book that UG has honored me na binigay niya yung thoughts niya dito sa ano na to. No? He's one of the contributing authors along with the two more, si Frank of the Mercs and si Chris of MN Starnet. And Simplify, ang objective nito is to create profitable and purposeful businesses. And ito yung guiding question when I was writing this one. I asked myself, knowing what I know now, ano kaya yung mga advice na sana may nagsaabi sa akin when I was launching my venture? So that was that was the question I asked myself. And I asked UG, I asked Frank, I asked Chris, I asked um sino pa ba si Angel, one of our associates, no, at saka si Mika, yan yung mga tumulong sa atin dito sa book na to. So basically that's it. I just asked them ano ba yung mga advice, if there are three things that they can advise me if I'm launching my venture for the first time, ano ba yon? And the answer to that is in this book. So yeah, that's the summary of it.
All right. So, yun. So, Sir Fa, why, kumbaga, ano lang, curious lang ako, yung maze, what does it represent? Bakit ito yung logo?
Yeah.
Ano po yung meaning behind this?
What's the meaning behind this? So, kasi business is, parang for me, to give you a background, I'm not the brightest student, was and still am not. So, medyo mahina ang comprehension ko, to be honest with you. So, I have to keep reading books and rereading it for the nth time para ma-absorb ko siya. So, concepts in businesses and in life, I need to make it simple for me to be able to use it. So now, life and business, it's so complex, but actually, there are, what do you call this, life hacks that you can cling on to, that once you have those principles with you, it makes things easier. Life is never easy. Business is never easy. Any endeavor worth pursuing is never easy. But since you're standing on shoulders of people who's been there, done that, it makes things easier. So sort of it's a smart cut. It's not a shortcut, but it's a smart cut. I hope that makes sense, no? So ito yung basically gusto nating ibigay dun sa mga magbabasa na itong libro to. And to just to give you a heads up, all the books that I've written, it's never for sale. It's really just me writing it to give value to people who wants to read it. You know, so if you're part of this community, just ask si UG for a link. And yun lang sa akin, just read it and just share your comments and your learnings from this book. Yan. So, yeah.
Ayun. Alright, so sir, so I can share the link na po ngayon, no,
Yes, you can.
comment
Sa mga
section.
nanonood ngayon, ayan.
Yes.
It's,
So,
yeah, go.
sige po. Basically, does this connect with notes? Kailangan ba mabasa nila na yung notes before nila basahin to or stand-alone to?
Everything standalone. I might reference to other books,
Mhm.
but it's designed to stand alone. Ayan. So just anyone can link and just download it. Ayan.
Yes. So, ayan, I said the link po. So, sorry. Yeah. Ayan. Sa chat box, guys, andyan. So, yun. Ito to. Please check. Yes, guys. So, honestly, no, like I said kanina, parang I wanted to start with this book, no, or even yung share nyo before, which is yung notes. I want to start there na thinking na nagbayad kayo for that. Parang kasi tayo, di ba, we tend to value the things that we pay for. Parang yun po talaga yung nangyayari. So, most siguro, some people would take this for granted kasi it's free. Pero gusto ko sanang i-plant sa inyo na just think of this as something that you paid a lot of money for para talagang seryosohin natin. And pag seryosohin natin siya, of course, we're gonna get value from this. Makukuha natin yung essence, no? So, Sir Fa, is it okay if we discuss like certain parts of your book lang?
Yeah.
Okay lang. Is it okay if I ask? So, unang-una po, who is this for pala, Sir Fa?
Sorry?
Who is this for? Para kanino po ito?
Who is this for? This is for
yeah.
startup founders and for those who are launching or thinking about launching their venture, 'di ba? Kasi we want to give you a leg up. Ayan, no. Tsaka totoo 'yun eh, when people kasi don't pay for things, they don't pay attention.
Yes.
That's why ako naman when I propose this to UG, I believe in the mission of self-made. That's why it's all about adding value. So this is me, like if I can add value to you in any way, then 'di ba? This is it. So this is for startup founders kasi ang hirap mag-start ng venture.
Yes.
So, 'di ba, parang at saka ang expensive when
Yeah.
you're going to learn it all through trial and error. Please don't yeah, just talk to people. Get a mentor, 'di ba?
Yeah. I remember nga, sir, sorry, add ko lang, no, you mentioned nga talaga na it's really expensive sa startup sa magkamali. Especially, minsan may mga mistakes na talagang could destroy, no, the entire organization. Dahil, again, startup pa lang and wala pa yung mga initial, yung mga cash reserves na kailangan and all that other stuff. No, kaya it's really hard to make mistakes. So,
Mhm.
yes, super agree po ako sa na-mention nyo.
Yeah. I was saying this to particularly, can I just segue dito, wala to sa notes. So, kung
Yes.
mag-ay sa simplifies or let's add it up. I was working with a CEO kanina. I think you know them, no?
Yes.
And I spoke with them, sabi ko sa kanila na ang sakit kasi natin, siguro I'm talking to largely Filipino companies, no? Ang sakit kasi natin, we have the superhero syndrome. Meaning, we want to give opportunities to people because feeling natin na ayan, ganito lang yan, walang pinag-aralan yan, pero nung kinuha ko yan, naging magaling. Yung ganon yung thinking natin. Masyado tayo atang nanonood ng mga rags to riches na Filipino, diba? Mga kwento. But what I'm saying to them is, we can do that, but not right at this stage as a startup because we don't have enough money yet. Pag malaki na tayo, then we can accommodate those who are most available. Right now, we need to focus on the most capable kasi that will give us the reserves that we need so that we'll be able to accommodate people who's yung kapatid ni ganito, hindi nakapagtapos, kailangan magtrabaho, kunin mo na lang. Yung ganon, parang we can do that. If you want to be a charity, okay lang yon. Be profitable first, then be a charity. I'm all for that. Wala akong ano ron. But we need, di ba? Only the strong can help the weak. Ito na, nananapak na naman ako. Di ba?
Yes.
Only the strong can help the weak. Ang hirap nating tulungan yung iba kung tayo mismo, di ba? Just barely above the water. So we need to be strong so that we can help others. But until then, we need to strengthen muna our core. So I hope that makes sense sa atin, no?
So yan, guys, be profitable first before charity.
Oo,
Yes. So
oo.
yeah, actually guilty, no? So marami po talaga dito na we're doing the mistake of, charity talaga, taking in everyone na kaya nating ipasok and then hurt us sa long run. Super agree with that, sir. So is it okay if we discuss yung financial vitality?
Yes,
What's
yes.
bakit siya important, sir, pa?
Okay, so financial vitality. So we call it the Holy Trinity. I came up with this one. Well, not me. It was actually Jack Welch who said this, that in every business, you need to simply measure three things. The first is cash flow, financial vitality. Second is customer relationship. And then the third is employee relationship. Okay, so it's a triangle, it's a trinity. They work in unity, the three. That's why it's trinity, three in unity. So that triangle, the cash flow is moved by the strength of your relationship with your customer. Now, your strength of your customer is moved, the strength of your relationship with your customer is moved by the strength of your relationship with your employees. So yung tatlong yun, umiikot lang siya. Right? So going back, I hope that makes sense. So I think
Yes.
we can share we can drop down a
Sige,
bit.
okay lang, okay lang.
Yeah, go, yeah,
So,
no. So I'll give you, para may picture kayo in your head that you can carry. Ayan, so the Holy Trinity. Ayan,
yeah.
yan, there we go.
Wow.
So there, so employee relationship, customer relationship, and cash flow. So financial vitality, cash is gas, oxygen, and everything, blood of companies. So it's very important na meron tayong pera. Kasi kahit gaano kakalaki, kahit gaano kakabilis tumakbo, kahit pa ikaw si LeBron James in sports, kung wala kang oxygen, wala rin. So yun muna, 'di ba? Ang priority natin is you have to be financially viable, 'di ba? Buhay tayo. Okay? The only mistakes, I think the quote I said there is, the only mistakes that you can learn from are the ones that you survive. So that's from Jim Collins' Great by Choice. So importante na bago tayo, I learned from experience. The only lessons you can learn from experience are the ones you actually survive. Diba? So it's very important that we survive first. Ayan, nasa tamang tahak po ako. Yes! Congratulations, di ba? So
Yes.
profitability first. Yan ang
Profitability.
priority ng business so that we can do other stuff. Ayan. Sige.
Alright, so,
Sapakan.
ayan guys, so may comment yan sa tamang tahak na ako. Okay, so sir, from here, no, guys, anyone nag-gets nyo naman, I'm sure naintindihan nyo naman po, no? So from here, I want to discuss naman po yung, ito yung notes ko. Customer relationship.
Yan. So,
Or,
the most...
yeah,
you have a
obsession.
question?
Sorry po, i-move
Okay.
ka lang. Yes.
Okay, sige. So, very quickly, customer relationship, the most valuable asset of a startup is actually your first 100 customers. So, Fibo Lim was a guest here. And prior to that, he was already a proponent of customer retention. When you're a startup, it's all about customer retention. Kasi that's the only, wala tayong budget to reach millions. Diba?
Yes,
Wala
yes.
pa tayong ganon. So we focused on the first 100 customers, obsessing over our customers. Diba? Yun yung Jeff Bezos said this, observe your competitors, but obsess over your customers. Stop looking at others and what yung mga sinasabi nila na mga ganito, ganyan. That's their life. They have their different runway. So the social media is so infectious that it makes us really do something that we won't normally do just to impress people we don't even like. To be honest with you, I'm really terrified at how many CEOs I see do things they would rather not do dahil alam nilang mali yun, but they would do it simply because they want to impress people. They will, going back to financial vitality, they will buy or get buildings or rent on stuff that they can barely afford, hire people that they normally they can't actually pay. They bring in more people who don't bring in money just to look at me. I have like how many I have 50 people. I have my own building. Yung ganyan. But do you really need that right now? So yung ganyan
nagiging basis pa siya ng like mas marami akong tao, parang nagiging siya
measure of success.
Yes.
That's not true. Instagram was 13 employees when they sold them when it was sold to Facebook, and they were sold for billions.
13.
So 13 employees was Instagram. So imagine, di ba, 13 people, but you have the right people. Mga talaga namang right people to. And they were able to sell themselves to Facebook for $1 billion. Di ba? And they were only 13. So, mas marami, wala pa nga tayo sa billion na kinikita natin, pero stop natin 50, 100, parang really, come on, di ba? So, yan it's not, profitability comes first. You want to be profitable. It's the name of the game. The way I say things, listen, I'm not sure most of the people I work with are from the e-com industry. And in the e-com industry, eto yung napapansin ko before people are saying this to me, because I don't know the industry now. Until I engage with the e-com, they were saying, sir, whatever it is you're saying, it's counterintuitive. Kasi it's pabonggahan. Di ba? May bago akong sasakyan, may bago akong building, may bago akong ganito, may bago akong ganyan. Ikaw sinasabi mo, di ba, be paranoid. Di ba? Parang grow less than obsess. When people in the industry is screaming, grow, you're saying, grow less than obsess. Kasi my game is really all about the long term. We're gonna make money. Di ba? This is not a get rich quick strategy. This is a get rich slowly blueprint. We're gonna make, if you want to make money now, then follow whatever they're saying. But if you want to make money now and in the next 50 years, then this is the way to go. So, pili na lang kayo, di ba? It's you against you, CEO. If you're following me, yan ang lagi kong litanya. Na-high blood
Yes.
na naman ako, pasensya na. Saan ba yung, gusto na magbaon ako. Pwede ba fish
Yes,
oil?
yeah.
Uh, so, yeah. I hope I'm making sense.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So guys, if meron kayo nakukuha insights, please type sa chat box lang, no? If kung ano yung mga nakukuha nyo insights sa mga shinare ni Sir Fan itong past 20 minutes pa lang po lumilipas. So Sir Fan, more on customer relationship lang. Parang how, when you say obsessed, like, pwede ba kayo, like, can we give an example? Paano ang obsession po?
Yeah.
Obsessed on giving value, obsessed on creating the perfect
Yes.
product? Yeah.
Yes. Listen, your customers don't care about you. Customers don't care about me. They care about themselves and they becoming successful. And they think I can help them become successful. Ganon din ang mga customers nyo. They really don't care. Whether you grow, they don't care. What they care about is them. So our job is not to sell products or service. Our job is to help them become successful. So how do we do that? By being in the face of our clients at least once every 7 days. To add value. Kasi ang ano natin, out of sight, out of mind. Yun yung ayaw natin eh. We want to always be on top of the mind of our customers. Reminding them we're here and providing value for you regardless kung may makuha ko or wala. Because you're investing in the long term. So you want long-term relationship. And it's easier. If you have a relationship with your customer, mas mataas ang customer retention. And Bain it's a management consulting firm, did a study, Bain and Company. They discovered that if you just increase your customer retention by 5%, it grows your profitability by 95%. 5% retention. Just go Google it up. Bain and Company customer retention. And they discovered just 5% retention gives you 95%. At mas madaling mag-retain ng customer kesa mag-acquire ng new customer. So it's actually much simpler. So your thoughts, Yuji, Kao?
Yeah. So yeah, actually super true, and even now we're experiencing na-experience po namin yan, no. So actually nakikita ko on what you do with POS, no, and even yung circles natin, no. So nakikita ko po dun talaga how important it is na talaga mayroong consistent engagement, no. And actually, so ina-apply din po namin yan as a community. So if makikita nyo medyo nag-increase yung engagement namin, it's because
Yeah,
the things that we talked about even sa, I think nagkaroon tayo ng session before sa CIA when we talked about yung ito engagement, no, or building a culture. So yun, after that, actually after that, kasi ako po yung tipong pag may natutunan ako na feeling kong kailangan namin, ay execute kagad. Talagang ginagawa agad namin. And thanks to the team, si Sir John Tate and kaya Sir Ken, no, in-implement kagad namin yan, yung pag consistent engagement din. No, so pero Sir Fa, kasi sa community kasi namin, it's very clear on how to do that. Kumbaga, we can provide value. Pero how about naman sa like if you're selling like general items, general products, no? Because we have din sa CIA that mga businesses that are selling products na hindi pa nila makita yung retention. And a lot of people are actually talking to me about that before, na hindi nila makita yung retention when it comes to selling general products lang. So, kasi ang baba po talaga ng retention. So, do you happen to know or meron kayong nakilala na nag-transition sila from selling general items lang, no, to actually brands? Sorry.
Yeah, isang ano rin yun, no? Isang challenge na nakita ko yun, no?
Yes,
And now
yes.
we're working on, sabi ko nga, yun ang problem sa sa general merchandise, or
Yes.
general niche, whatever you call it, diba? Na ang hirap ng customer retention, although you have already the leads. Kasi
Yes.
andun yung mga order nila and so on. So you can connect with them. So you have to really find a way where you can build what you call a scalable revenue. Right? So how do you do that? Let's distinguish first. Okay, operational revenue. There are two types of revenue: operational and scalable. So operational means you have 1,000 products to sell to 1,000 customers. Okay, ganun siya. So kailangan 1:1, like
Okay.
selling a house, 1:1.
Yeah.
Scalable revenue is you create one product that you can sell over and over again. Okay, so I believe that that's where, if you're a startup, You need to find that. What is it what's your scalable revenue? To give you a context, like selling a house, that's operational, 1:1. Operational revenue. Scalable revenue is Airbnb. They have one house, they sell it over and over again.
Very nice.
Diba? DVDs, you sell one to one customer. Netflix, they create it, they sell it. Or movie houses, or a movie, they create one movie, they sell it over. That's what you call scalable revenue. You need to keep selling it. So how do you come up with that one? You ask yourself, babalik tayo sa pain point ng customer. But you need to understand what their pain point is. For you to understand your pain point, the pain point of your customer, you have to understand who your customers are. Kasi doon tayo mag-i-start eh. So sino ba yung perfect customer mo? You have to identify yung age range, di ba? I mean, perfect lang. It's I have a tool that I use, no, but basically I ask, ano ba, does industry matter? Does age matter? Like, ano bang age ang perfect customer ko? We're not disregarding the others. But if you're gonna ask yourself, if I have one customer, ito yung perfect customer ko, ito siya, ito yung profile niya, pino-profile mo siya, no? Profession, does it matter? Salary, does it matter? You write that down, and then after having that, or it's non-issue pala, non-issue. So,
Yes.
baka naman yung product mo, it's non-issue. So, having that, you ask yourself, what product or what can I create to help my customer in resolving this pain point? So, babagsak yan sa tatlo. It's either a program, a product, or a process. So, dun mo, like, example, sa akin na lang, to give you, context. So, my perfect customers are startups and small, medium enterprise. So, 4 na S ang ko, kasi business to business ako eh. So, for example, the size matters sa akin, sa perfect customer ko. If you are 3 and more, pwede ka na. Okay? How about yung sales? Does sales matter? Yes. Kasi nakita ko na if you're less than 1 million in revenue, hindi mo ako masusustain. So, if you're 1 million in revenue already, pwede mo na akong mag-engage na tayo. Ganon. So, anything below 1 million, I'm just gonna help you. You can sustain yung engagement natin. Size, sales, sector, doesn't matter what industry. Most of the industries I work with are e-com, sure, but it's not just the only industry I'm working with. So it doesn't matter what sector you're in. And then, what's the fourth one? Size, scale. Scale. Asan ka? Stage rather. Yun yan. So startup and so on. 1 to 3 years or 4 years yan. Yan ang perfect customer ko. Now, that doesn't mean I'm gonna ignore the others. It just means that if I can get more of this, then okay. Well, next, I understand my customers. These are the people I call builders. These are people who build institutions for legacy beyond simply making money. They want to build something that will stand the test of time, something that they can transfer, to a profitable business they can transfer to the children and so on. So yon, not businessman. Businessman just simply wants to make money. That's not for me. Okay? You're not gonna be happy with me kasi I'm gonna ask you to do DNA, I'm gonna ask you to do ganito, which is like baduy sa mga, it's all about revenue, yon. So hindi kami magkakasundo doon. So, hindi para sa akin yon. After that, ano bang pain point nila? Okay. Next pala, so I have the person, I have the perfect customer. I have their what do you call this? Their profile. Next is their priority. What are they trying to accomplish that they need me? Okay. So what are they trying to accomplish is they want to build companies that are profitable and purposeful. So I know their priority. What's their pain point? So kung itong gusto nilang mangyari, ano yung humahadlang doon? So they cannot scale organizationally. Ang mga builders magagaling yung mag-execute. Yan. Ang challenge nila, pag may mga ibang tao na.
Yes.
Yun ang pinahirapan. Parang, paano ba mag-execute ng may ibang tao? Diba? So, yun ang pain point nila. So, ako, yun ngayon ang ina-address ko. I accelerate performance by 100x. So, yun yung contribution ko. Now, how do I make it scalable revenue? I create the program, yung executive advisory. So, what can I create that can help, accelerate performance by 100x? I created my executive advisory. So, it's one program, I sell it over and over again to different CEOs. So, scalable na siya. Diba? I hope I'm making sense. Parang
Yes.
yung mga, yeah, we have subscriptions, yes.
Yeah.
Di ba?
Guys,
That's
can you
scalable.
please type chat box yung insights or yung nakukuha nyo sa share ni Sir Fa so that we know if you're really getting what he's sharing. Kasi ako talaga,
Oo.
parang nagdo-drawing na lang sa harapan ko, nakikita ko eh. So based on sa sinabi ni Sir Fa, parang what you're saying instead of, yun nga, what's happening kasi most, especially to those na nagsistart pa lang talaga, no, they're gonna build the product and then gonna find someone na ipupush nila yung product na instead of doing it the other way around na if they know the pain points of who they're
Yeah.
trying to sell to, alam nila yung mga kaya nilang or dapat nilang gawin. Kumbaga, from there, they're gonna work backwards. Na parang i-reverse engineer lang nila. Parang ganun, Sir Fa.
Yeah.
Is it correct? Tama po
Kasi
ba?
ang mali nga kasi natin is we push eh. You know,
Yeah.
you want to, di ba, be a, not a vitamin. Di ba? You want to be a painkiller. Yun ang
Painkiller.
gusto mo sa company. And then the Silicon Valley industry, ano yan, it's a common language. Are you a vitamin or a painkiller? Mas mabenta ang painkiller. So you're going to be a company that's a painkiller. You're a company that your customers cannot live without. Because you're doing something, you're removing their pain eh. So pag nawala, like Google, diba?
Yeah.
Imagine kung nawala si Google, parang, oh,
Yes.
diba?
Gets.
Because they're addressing a pain. Sabog ang net, diba? Sabog ang internet, they're simplifying it. How about you? What's the pain point you're resolving? Don't go for problems. Problems are easy to solve. You want to go for that pain point. Diba? So
sorry, Sir Fa, ano lang, what do you mean by ano yung difference ng problem sa pain point? Sorry, just para lang maging
yeah.
like,
Problem is simply like it's something inconvenient. It's something I can tolerate. Pain point is something so painful to me but I'm forced to be exposed with it on a regular basis. 'Di ba? Na parang para ka ng wala ka ng parang part of the job, 'di ba?
Yes.
Parang gano'n na, di ba? Yung gano'n, you don't want that. Kaya lang wala akong choice. So now you become the choice of your customer. And once you address that, then, wala na. Because the best way to win in a competitive landscape is to be the only. Diba? So, how many search engines? There's only one. Marami sure. But isa lang ang ginagamit natin. Google.
Yes.
Diba? So, you want the best way to win is to be the only. The only way to win is to be the best. And the best way to win is to be the only. Yan. Ayos.
Guys,
tulog na ata lahat eh. Nasa pack na.
Guys, engage naman tayo. Can you please type value sa chat box if you're getting value? Kasi again, ako I'm getting value. Yan. So, yeah, actually, Sir Fano, before may mga nababasa ko, although I forget the companies na, pero I've seen a lot of companies na talaga nag-grow sila. No, yung mga talagang beyond 100 million, parang sila, nag-start sila on solving their own problems. Yung most founders, no? Nag-start sila, like for example, si ClickFunnels, nag-start siya kasi mahilig siya sa funnels pero wala siya makitang device to do that. So, ginawa niya, gumawa siya sa sarili niya and end up ngayon worth billions na yung company nila. So, parang I really get what you're saying ngayon na talagang yung painkiller, no? Kasi even kami, wala kaming choice but to stick with that before, no? Wala kaming choice to stick with them kahit ang mahal nila. It's because talagang malaki yung value na nabibigyan sa amin and kailangan namin. If wala sila, sobrang painful ng process namin.
Yeah.
So, yun, that's really true. Okay, so Sir Fa, how about number 3, no? Yung employee engagement.
Yan. Sige. So, employee engagement, Simon Sinek who said it best. Your customers will never love your company until your employees love it first. So, it's very important that the people inside kasi yun lang naman na nakokontrol natin eh. Hindi naman natin kontrolado yung mga customers natin. What we can control are the people inside our organization. So what we want is to really build that relationship. Nasa pack po ako, coach ha. So what we want is to build that relationship with our team. I hope that makes sense. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So do you have any parang advice po on how do you get started with this, or kahit simple process lang, how do you engage with your employees or with your team po? Like even so guys, I think this also applies to Sir Fa. Like for example lang, I'm nasa MLM ako and I'm nag-nurture ako ng isang malaking community or isang malaking team ko doon. I'm sure nag-a-apply din to sa kanila as well, no?
Yeah, yeah. How do you engage same with your customers? 'Di ba? Be in the face of your employees at least once every 7 days.
Once every
And here's the thing, this is where DNA comes in eh. And gusto ko yung sinabi mo ano eh, UG eh, na this everything that I'm sharing is also my problem. No one was solving it. So I solved it for me. Diba? Through trial and error. And then I realized, ang dami pala na may kailangan nito, no? And yun lang yung frustration ko. Medyo ano eh, bumilis na tayo ngayon because of the new normal. But back then, yung engaging with your teams, it wasn't a normal practice. Daily meetings with your team, I call it the daily housekeeping, to talk about the task of the day, yung priorities nila. That wasn't, for back then it was like once a month tayo magmi-meeting pero 5 hours. Parang diba ang retention span natin parang 30 minutes lang. So most of the time the meetings are like a waste of time. So ako high frequency, low duration. Mabilis ako ma-meeting pero mabilis lang. Sandali lang ako. So, ganun yung gusto nating meeting. Be in the face of your client. Second, in your customers. Second, you have to start with your DNA. Doon ako talaga, babalik ako sa DNA. Kasi, once you have your DNA, like DNA is your values. Okay, for me, it's rapid experimentation, relentless education, and ruthless execution. So, ruthless execution, I get shit done. Come hell or high water. Yun yung value ko. If you say, I'm gonna be here at this, I'm gonna be there. If I say na may ganito mangyayari, I'll make it happen. Come hell or high water. No excuses, no BS, no drama. Ayoko ng ganun eh. So ako, ganun yung value ko. So having said that, and it's being explicit, dahil sinulat ko yon na I'm looking for people who are like this, then I begin to attract people who are like that. So once you have that DNA, engagement is no longer a conversation of motivating them. Ra. Kasi you're already working with kindred spirit eh. Parehas na kayo ng DNA eh. Iisa na ang direction nyo eh. So, iisa na yung goal nyo eh. Kasi kaya nga sila nandito, kasi you share the same DNA. So, ang usapan nyo na ngayon is all about the time you spend together is all about strategizing. No longer supervising. Hindi pwedeng so lang. Yes! Thank you, Victor Nang. Operational excellence tayo. At the end of the day, as leaders, as CEO, we are the ultimate standard of performance. No matter what I say about operational excellence, high quality, and so on, whatever I preach in principles of scaling, at the end of the day, people will follow what I do because they will believe what I do. Kasi to see is to believe, di ba? Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, what they see from us as leaders is what they're going to do. Yes. And if they're doing sloppy work, yung mga employees natin, it's our fault. Kasi we either created it by example, or we tolerated it.
Yes.
Kasi 'di ba, ang hirap naman noon na kokorekin mo, hindi excellent sa'yo, tapos ibabalik sa'yo. Hindi ka naman excellent din eh. Patay, di ba?
Yun lang.
GG. So, you don't want that. So, to engage employees, di ba, what you need is to really have a clear expectations right off the bat. Gallup's Q12, that's the first question. I know what's expected of me. So every 7 days in your meeting, in your everyday meeting, you clarify, this is my expectation sa iyo. Okay? It's reminded and it's held accountable yung expectation na yun, na if I expect you to deliver, for example, you're in the sales 100K a day, I will hold you accountable to that. So I was having this conversation with a CEO, I think it was yesterday, today. Sabi ko, the problem with us, Pinoy talaga eh. It's all about motivating. Diba? Ito yung target, ma-motivate kita. But we don't give them the management tools to help achieve that goal. Tapos pag hindi nila na-achieve yun, magagalit tayo. Ba't di mo na minotivate naman kita? Oo, pero bigyan mo ako ng tools to accomplish that. Diba? You're supposed to give me the tools. I'm already self-motivated. I want to do it. Do I have the skill set? That's where we come in. I hope I'm making
Yes,
sense.
yes, yes. So
So
like
yeah,
tools are examples ng tools like yung training and yung even
trainings.
softwares, no?
Yeah,
So yes. Alright.
yeah. Huwag tayong
So
magagalit pag hindi nila na-hit yung target nila. Tapos
yes,
pag tinanong natin, bakit? 'Di ba? Kasi hindi ko po alam. Ayan. So turuan natin sila. That's where I don't need motivation, I need management tools. Ayan.
yes.
Applicable siya to all startups, to everything. It's called principles of scaling or principle, meaning it's applicable in
Yes.
life, it's applicable in business, it's applicable in the finances, it's applicable. Find that pain point,
Yeah.
solve it, and people will come to you.
Yeah, I think
So,
that's surfa, no? Kahit saan talaga, like
mm,
finding points, even kahit one-on-one sales ka lang, kahit you're selling
yeah.
insurance, I think it's really
Mm,
super important talaga, no?
ayan.
Yes. Wait lang. So, may question. Sige po. So, I think pwede natin ipunin yung questions para sunod-sunod later. So,
Mm,
sige po. Just to add lang, sir, do you so like you said kanina, hindi kayo nag-motivate na. Pero how do you reinforce yung vision ng start ng organization nyo? Do you have to do it over and over again hanggang ma-ingrain
Yes.
sa utak nila?
Yes, talagang that's part of the job. Tomorrow, I will be talking about it, the principles of
Yun.
scaling.
Yes,
Ayan,
yes.
nakapag na ako, di ba? But
Yes, yes.
seriously, if you're a leader and you're not sick and tired of hearing yourself say the same thing over and over again, na to the point na nasusuka ka na, you're not doing a good job.
I see.
Okay? It's part of your job to keep the vision clear. And vision leaks because people have real lives outside work. Di
Yes.
ba? We have bills
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
pay, we have kids to raise.
Yes.
Hindi 24/7. Ay, ano nga ba? Infuse ideas at build lasting companies. Vision leaks. So we have to keep refilling it. Think of it as a glass. Yan. Di ba? Tapos may mga butas dyan. It's called
Mhm.
life outside self-made, life outside CIA, life outside FAHs. Di ba?
Yes.
And then you have to keep refilling it. That's why every 7 days, you have to remind people. But don't regurgitate it simply, di ba? I mean, you look for powerful images to reinforce it.
Reinforce.
So, yon.
Wow.
Ayan.
Yun guys, every 7 days. So, Sir Fa, I believe na-mention na yun na rin naman about sa principles of scaling. Should we
Yeah.
share them? Kung ano yung plan natin with
Yeah.
principles of scaling?
Sige,
Share
so
lang.
I'm very excited. Thank you, Yuji, kasi we have been in partnership na. So, Principles of Scaling, it's live on the page of CEO Insights Asia every
Yes.
Friday at 10 a.m. It's now being simulcasted sa self-made groups natin. Ayan, to
Yes.
reach more people. Ayan, so lahat ng sapakan na nangyayari every Friday. Ang ano na nga namin, ang inside joke na namin is if Sunday is for church, Friday is also for church, pero for business. Di
For
ba? Kasi
business.
may sermon sa Sunday, may sermon din sa Friday. Di ba? At tawag sa kanya, Father.
Yes. So, yeah guys, super exciting na. So, mababroadcast na po siya sa groups natin every Friday. So, station po kayo. So, live yon. So, Sir Fa, this is going to be live, no? And
Yeah.
sa room po, there will be other CEOs as well dun sa Zoom. So,
Yeah.
makakarinig kayo ng inputs not just from Sir Fa. If that
Mm.
alone is super valuable, from other CEOs as well na nag-grow ng company, and makikita niyo yung not just I think Sir Fa, ang super valuable to is not just yung binibitaw na salita, no, but yung thought process nila, the way they they ask questions, no, the way they
Yeah.
pursue their goals. So parang makikita nyo every week, makikita nyo yung progress from CEOs, and who
Yeah.
knows, eventually maging part kayo nun. And
Yeah.
I really want you guys to be a part of that. So guys, you're gonna get that all for free.
Yeah.
Imagine.
It's all about adding value sa atin eh. Kasi, I mean, God has blessed me so much and this is my way of giving back, no? The second thing is, CEOs learn best with fellow CEOs. Hindi tayo maintindihan ng staff natin. Hindi nila alam yung, dark nights of the soul natin na, Diyos ko, may papasweldo pa ba ako sa mga to? Di ba? Yung mga ganon na nawalan ako ng customer. Wala yung ganon. Di ba? I have to face the board. and so on. So what we want is to really have a community, an ecosystem of CEOs who share the same value. Sa CEO Insights Asia, walang pataasan ng ihe.
Yes,
Promise.
yes,
Kasi
yes.
talagang our value is being methodical, manifesting an insatiable drive to be better. We're always growing 1% every 1% better every day. So, yun ang ano natin. Dito, you have generosity. If you think I'm generous, punta kayo dyan sa CEO Insights Asia, mas marami pa. May mga namimigay pa dyan ng pera. Si Chris, namimigay yan ng pera. Ayan.
Sige. Mukha nga sir, mukha nga eh.
Oh, mayaman yan si Chris. Ayan.
Sir, may,
Sige.
may question sila kung may certain requirements din. So, I think wala naman po pag manonood sila, like from outside the scene.
Yeah. So being part of the ecosystem is the principles of scaling is free. It will always be free, But where the real action happens inside the circles, and this has certain requirements. It has a fee, an annual membership fee. It's now moving towards 50,000 annually, and ang inclusion na nun, you will have your DNA. So may nagtatanong kanina, we now do DNA workshops kasi before we didn't do that. Pero nakita namin na people appreciate it more what we do on principles of scaling if they have their own DNA. So in-include na natin yon. It's going to be part of your workshop. You have access to circles 52 times a year, di ba? Kasi 52 weeks. Tapos, you have an executive pass for the CEO Summit. So, kumbaga talagang pinackage na namin doon para lang talagang maging valuable siya for people, no. So, yun lang yun, and you get access to But the principles of scaling is always free. But that's just a tip of the iceberg. Being part of the circle is really where the action is.
Actually guys,
So, yeah.
tomorrow sir meron tayong yung first ever broadcast sa group natin ng POS, Principles of Scaling, will be tomorrow, sir, no? 10 a.m.
Yes, 10 a.m.
So,
Yeah.
just watch it and tingnan nyo yung value na makukuha nyo from there. And also, I'm also a part ng circles, guys, so that you know, part po ako, and I've been learning a lot, especially, like I said, for me, hindi lang to yung lessons, but also the network that you get to create.
Yes.
No, and imagine i-share ng ibang CEO sa inyo CEOs that are really getting results, hindi po yung like bagong-bago pa lang, no. Sharing their problems, no, and also solutions to certain stuff na pwedeng makasolve ng problema nyo. So napakaganda pong bagay niya. Like imagine, 'di ba? Kasi everyday we're bombarded with kung ano-anong mga mga ads, mga kung ano-anong trainings, pero minsan sa sobrang daming bagay na yun, hindi natin na-filter out yung mga pinaka-importanting stuff, which is yung surround yourself with people na like-minded ba, yung gusto nyo yung talagang halos same goals kayo lahat. So with that, I really think na super kumbaga, honestly guys, Sir Fa, hindi sa pero this year, so ako, I spend a lot of money on courses talaga and trainings. Literal po. So this year, no, so with the CIA, honestly, so naman na-mention ko po sa inyo, I think first week pa lang, no, sobrang nag-iba agad yung way of thinking ko, and kumbaga yung vision ko na mas naging clear sa akin. Okay, so ito pala yung nagiging problem ko before. Kasi parang nakakapagtaka, bakit hindi ka na makapag-push or hindi ka na makapag-grow? Na okay, sobrang focus ka naman, sales okay naman, pero for some reason may missing. So yun, super valuable to, guys. And also, Sir Fa, about CEO Summit.
Yeah. So next Friday, ayan na. CEO
Yes.
Summit is a Novotel. October 28 we'll be having a CEO Summit. So we have the faculty, Kim Lato of Kim Store. We have Steve C of Great Deals. We have Paco Magsaysay of Carmen's Best. We have BK Rivera of Sellers Hub. We have Catherine Castro of Bebo. Basically, sino pa ba? Si Marvin Galang of One Tax and si Linyo of Chevrolet Philippines as our faculty. So it's going to be a whole day event, and ayan ba, masishare ba yung mga faculty? Ayan. So there, di ba? Tapos, I'll be opening. Wow, di ba? So yun. Tapos, at night, sa gabi, there's a gala night. So get your gowns and tux ready. Socials yun. You'll be networking, strengthening your connections with other CEOs.
Yes.
Tapos, siguro babanggitin ko na to. So, 28 yan. 29, may after the summit pa. Kasi last time we did this, we were at the Tagaytay CEO meetup. You know,
Yes.
it was attended by 70 CEOs. Nandun sila Nani Razon, nandun sila Chargos of Genesis. Ayan, no?
Yes,
So we
yes.
were around 70. And then sabi namin, let's take it to a whole new level. So nabanggit ko nga kay Kim, sabi ni Kim, invite mo ako next time. Sabi ko, di summit na tayo. So we launched this and
Very
there.
exciting.
So si Eugene nandun, magkikita kami. Di ba?
Yeah.
Ayan, picture
Actually, I'll
tayo.
be there.
Yeah. We still have, I think we still have some passes left. It's almost sold out, to be honest with you. So you can get your passes sa page na lang, nandyan yung link. The pass is 15,000 now. Ano pa ba? Tapos na yung early bird eh. So 15,000 you get a pass. So there. And then, ano na yan, all food and up to the evening na yan. Ayan. So
Yeah, I
any
think
questions
sir,
with this?
sa Kila Night is talagang required tayo to wear, no?
Oh
For
naman, di ba? You're the star eh. Kaya talagang get your ano. Ako nga iniisip ko ano kayo sosoting ko. Di ba? Lapo eh, no? Ayan. Ayan yung link, di ba?
ano ba?
Ayan yung ano. Ayan na! Ayan na! Binaba, ayan. So we're very excited for ano. At saka nung last time yung CEO Summit, CEO Meetup, we were hosting it for, I think we started at around mga 4, yan. Natapos, and then 4 to 10 lang yon 4 to 10. 4 to 4 a.m. ang nangyari. Walang gustong umuwi after nun. Diba? Ako tinulugan ko sila kasi may principles of scaling pa ako kinabukasan eh. Pero hanggang alas 2, they were still having that. Plenty of food, daming ang pagkain nun. Because everyone brought everything eh.
Yan. So guys, ito yung page, facebook.com CEO Insights Asia. So yan. Ito yung link.
We still have a few executive passes left, I believe.
Yes,
Kasi
guys. So,
Novotel is requirement, number requirement. So yeah.
Sir Fa, I think si Sir Steve C will be there as well, no? Or
Yeah, he's a faculty. He's a faculty.
yeah, wala lang siya dito yata sa
Wala
post.
doon sa photo. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, but he'll be there, guys. So I'm sure marami ditong kilala siya. Yan. So, yun guys, I'll be there as well. So, kita-kita tayo dun. Labit lang kayo. Let's, or Amy, pag nakita ko kayo, of course, no? Network tayo. So, it's gonna be fun. So, I think, pwede rin sila mag-reach out sa inyo through Facebook ba? Or,
yes, please. Just message me or si Chris. Yan. Or message the page na lang. So, you'll have the link to sign up. Yan.
Yun. So, super exciting.
Super exciting.
Iwan ko na lang sa screen yan. 28 to 29.
Ayan. Sige. Ayan. Tapos, may nagtanong kanina, pwede ko masagutin to.
Yes, guys. Please, baton nyo na po yung question so we can get started with Q&A para, syempre, si Sir Fan is very busy as well. Ayan.
How do you, sabi niya rito, how are you able to find the right people? No, the right people will find you. Okay? Once you have your DNA and naka-ano siya ron, no? It's very clear kung ano yung DNA mo, you begin to attract the right people. They will find you. I mean, UG and I are talking because, the right people connected us with the right people. So, ganun siya. And it naturally repels the wrong people. Yun ang maganda if you're very clear with what your expectations are, what your values are, you attract the right people. When we started CEO Insights Asia, it started as how did it start ba? Ayan. It just started when I had this conversation with someone, a potential client, which an engagement I didn't like, and it was a multi-million deal, pero I was hoping na hindi mag-materialize to. And then I said to myself, why is that? Sabi ko, na-realize ko na, it's because I don't want to work with businessman. That person simply wants to get money, go public, and then just rest on the dividends. Which is fine. She built it, so okay lang yon. Pero sabi ko, ayoko ng ganun eh. So, tinanong ko, who are my best clients? So, lumabas dalawa, Leiber, Paulo, and si BK Rivera. So, sabi ko, bakit? Because they're builders. They build for legacy. Paulo wanted to disrupt the beauty and wellness industry kasi medyo fragmented siya, wants to consolidate it. BK wants to put sellers up into the map. So, kinausap ko sila. Sabi ko, ito yung why not we meet once a month? It's really casual, it's very informal. Why not we meet once a month? just swap ideas. Sharing lang. Mastermind. I didn't know the term mastermind back then. So parang mastermind na tayo once a month. And after the second month, I believe, we created the DNA. So ano ba yung nahanap natin sa ecosystem natin? So we're looking for people who are missional, people who build institutions for legacy beyond simply making money. We're looking for methodical, people who manifest an insatiable drive to be better, and people who are multiplier, who expand life-changing impact in an ever-increasing measure. The 3 M's. So we coined that, and then all of a sudden, we started attracting people like that. Umabot to a point of 170 plus CEOs, venture capitalists, investors, startup founders. So ganun siya, no? You begin to attract the right people once you coined what you're looking for. So I don't think you have to worry about finding the right people, kasi you as a CEO, when you have the DNA, you don't chase, you attract. And yun ang mas maganda, no? Me, 100% of my clients are word of mouth. I don't do any marketing. I just add value. BK was recommended to me, and then the others, Comizen, si Emma and Tina. We first time we met, I was meeting with the client, na-invite lang siya kasi sabi, pupunta rito yung executive advisor ko, session kami, sama kayo. So nag-session kami. Diba? Tapos nandun sila, sabi ko, how can I help you? And so on and so forth. And then it was like, I think 4 hours of session. They just asked me, parang ganito lang. Ask me.
Yes.
After nun, sabi niya, sir, ninong ka namin sa kasal. Parang, ano nangyari eh? Sinapty na ako. Tapos naanak ko na sila. Ayan.
Nasa agad. So actually, yes, sir, meron kang ganun eh. Meron kang ganun something in you na, even me, diba? You remember, sir, nung first meet natin, 10 minutes pa lang, sold na ako. Well, you don't have to say anything. Wala kang, hindi mo kailangang i-push yung sarili mo, no? But, parang ako na mismo yung na-attract. No? Ako na yung na-attract sa purpose mo. Super, parang we feel na sobrang lakas ng purpose mo. Even si Jay, sobrang lakas ng purpose mo na talagang na-attract na lang kami. No, even si Jay, like after the first session natin, talagang nag-reach out agad siya. How do I get in the circle? Ganyan. Kasi super, yun na nga yung term, nasa pack na nga talaga kami kaagad.
Nasa pack talaga, yeah. Basta sa akin, I just add value, formal, sinasabi ko sa lahat to, we're formal engaged or not, it really doesn't matter. Diba? I am gonna share everything I know, you just keep asking. Kasi hindi ko alam kung anong sasabihin ko if you're not gonna ask. Diba? So, yun. Right.
So guys, any more questions? If you have questions, also if you think, no, if you've gotten value, guys, can you please type naman para naman kay Sir Fan, no? Ano yung mga nakuha nyo? Like ano yung pinaka-tumatak sa isip nyo nitong past 1 hour natin of sharing? No, ano yung pinaka-tumatak sa isip nyo? Or ano yung note na sinulat nyo na, uy, nilignan ko to palagi. Kasi ako, I have a lot here. Anyone? Ganyan lang po sa chat box. So Sir Fa, I'm super excited to see you sa personally. Papa-autograph din ako.
Shoutout lang ako sa nanay ko, Mama Glads. Ayan, nanonood daw siya.
Really?
Sabi niya sa akin, ayan, okay ka lang ba yung boses mo, kakaiba. Sabi ko, yes, I'm in quarantine right now. May sakit tayo, so yeah, basically we're getting better naman na. So, yes. Yeah. Mom, love you.
At least just in time. Hello po. Just in time for the summit din. And Sir Simon, you don't chase them, you attract them. All right. So then another one is the best way to win is to be the
dami namang quotes. Ayan. So I'm just gonna add this, no, tomorrow, don't miss it. Don't miss tomorrow kasi talagang sapakan to bukas. I'm very excited. Ewan ko ba, every Friday ko ata sinasabi yun eh. But I'll be talking about the talent multiplier tomorrow. So the theme for September, every Friday kasi, every month, we have a series. So we talk about, we have a theme. So the theme for October is leadership. And the focus is going about being methodical. So medyo maganda yung series natin ngayon. So I strongly encourage you to watch tomorrow's session. In fact, yes. I'm so excited. Tapos na nga yung deck ko kanina. Usually kasi I finish it after mga Thursday and then inabot ako ng 2 a.m. to work on it. But ngayon tapos na. So I was very eager to finish this to do this talk. So yeah.
Yun. So, ayun. So guys, wrapping up, Sir Fan, no? First of all,
Mhm.
thank you ulit for taking the time. You're very busy, pero you allotted an hour for us. And we're really thankful for that. Guys, can you please type thanks to, pasalamat naman tayo kay Sir Fan for his time. And also, sa CEO Summit, no? And I really hope to see you guys there kasi ako, I'll be
Mhm.
there. Super excited na ako dyan, actually. So, uuwi ako actually just for this. Sabi ko, Sir
Yan.
Fan. Yeah, so gusto ko
Iyon.
ayun nga, I really think it's really worth it, no, na mag-aksaya mo ng oras to kasi marami tayong makukuha dito. So guys, I hope to see you dito sa summit, no. Super excited po dito. Ayan, so we have Hannah. Ayan,
Nag-i-invite
thank
na,
you.
sama ka. Ayan. Nasapak mo kami. Bukas, Simon Yee. May
Yes.
sapakan pa tayo. Watch kayo
Guys,
bukas. Ayan.
who's gonna watch tomorrow? So, i-share pa natin sa group to. So, it's gonna be here. Nakapin ka agad sa top to. Pagka-live nila, andun po ka agad. Saan makikita? Pearl, you can, I think, Sir, sa page nyo, meron din, no? Sa page ng
Yes.
CEO Insights Asia. Follow nyo yung page nila. It's gonna be there. Sa group natin, it's gonna be there as well. No? So, sa lahat ng groups, andyan po siya. So, super excited. Yes, if you've gotten value now, wait until tomorrow. So, ako din
Oo,
nanonood.
maganda, maganda.
Labas palagi.
How to multiply yourself. Siguro add ko na to before we end, no. So,
Yes, yes,
yun eh,
please.
you can multiply yourself by your DNA. Kasi you want to, you want to multiply you, 'di ba? Here's my take on this, no. Business, where I come from, what I grew up in, business is connected to corruption, to bad manners, to terrorizing your employees and being a slave driver. So ganun that's what the kind of word I grew up into when you say the word business. That's why I never wanted to be in business. But now I realized that and it was my life's mission, no, na there are some companies, there are some business na you get to decide what. Kaya ka nga nagtayo ng business, to get to really be, to build your company, your perfect world. Diba? If you
Yes.
don't want to build your perfect world, nag-empleyado ka na lang. Diba? But you don't. You don't want that. You wanted to create your own. So having said that, for me, a great company is being able to do what you love to do with the people you love working with. And I've seen that happen. How? By having a strong DNA. Filling it with people whose values are the same as yours. And the only way for that to happen is to be explicit with what you want. What kind of people do I want to work with? And what is it that I want to accomplish? So if you nail down that too, at malinaw yon, you will attract people who share the same values, who want to accomplish what you want to accomplish, who share your same values, and hindi mo na sila kailangan motivate. Hindi mo na kailangan ng supervisor. They're already self-motivated. Eh. So now, the time spent supervising, policing, ginawa mo ba ito, ginawa mo ba yan? Wala na yon. It's going to be the time spent strategizing. How can we accomplish this? So it's very important that the DNA is really explicit. Kasi if nasa isip lang natin yon, hindi natin maduduplicate yon. So you have to be really explicit in your DNA. So yeah, I hope that yan ang pabaong ko sa inyo, 'di ba? Para
Hindi
bago
na naman
tayo
ako matulog nito, Sir Fai. Hindi na naman ako makakatulog nito eh.
ayan, 'di ba? Ayan. Pag ako lumabas sa panaginip nyo, please message me kasi you're not the first and you won't be the last. Ayan. 'Di ba? Freddy Krueger nga daw eh, 'di ba?
Yes.
Ano awang ko ba? Mga ano sa akin.
Si
So
Freddy
I'm good.
Krueger na si Nightmare on Elm Street. Yun. So Sir Fa, thank you so much, no, and super excited kami for tomorrow's event. I'm sure lahat na nanonood ngayon will be watching tomorrow as well sa POS, no, and una again, thank you so much, no, for sharing value for the book. Yun lang po, sobrang value na and everything that you've explained. So guys, also please I urge you guys to please read the book. So ando
Read
po,
the
if
book,
you
please.
value now, you're gonna get a lot there, malayo. So, yun, Sir Fa, I think we can wrap up. Thank you so much ulit for taking the time and see you tomorrow po sa POS.
Yes. See you tomorrow, everyone. Cheers, cheers. Thank you for having me. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Yan. Sana po dumami ka. Ay nako, in sabi ni Sir Victor, sana dumami si Sir Fa. So, yun nga po, like I said, I've been spending money on programs and courses din, pero iba yung kumbaga yung pagiging genuine ni Sir Fa, iba talaga. Talagang kung ano yung sinasabi niya ay yun yung nangyayari, ay yun yung dinideliver nila. So, kaya talaga never ending ako sa pag-promote sa kanya sa atin. Even sa okay, so yun guys, CEO Summit, I'll see you there, no? To those who are interested, pupunta ako dyan and hopefully we could meet up there. Tapos, yeah. So from raffle link. Raffle link. Okay. Sige. So, ayan. Okay, so thank you. Okay, so wait, before I leave, may share lang daw ako na link. Sabi ng team, sabi nila Sir John Tate, no? Before I leave, babe. Raffle link. I-share ko. Okay, so yeah, as yung link ng book will be shared sa Discord na din. Share ko na to sa Discord natin para ma-download nyo. And to those na wala sa Discord group, ito po yung link. I'm gonna share it again. Ito, okay. Sa mga hindi naka-download ng book, ito siya. Here's the link ulit. I-bit.ly ko para ma-shorten natin. Sir Junrey, thank you so much. So ito. Ayan, ito po yung link. I-share ko sa ayan, simplified book. Yan, download nyo pa guys. So type nyo lang sa type nyo lang po sa browser nyo or sa search bar yung link na yan para mag-open up siya. And then download nyo lang sa Google Drive. Ayan. So ayan na link guys sa video. CEO Summit. Cubao, yeah. Sa Cubao siya. I think. Wait, double check natin Basta I think Araneta City. Yes. I'll be there. For the raffle link, how will I share this? I think sa community natin to. So check nyo lang po sa baba, yung raffle link natin. And then, i-sign up there for tomorrow. So ito siya. Sa baba ng video. As a comment box, inilagay ko dito. Ayan. Sir Tate, I think mali yata to. Wait, ibahin ko na lang. Oh yeah, tama. So, lagi kami nagpaparaffle. So, again, here's the link. Lagi ko sa chat box, guys. Download nyo yung book. Promise, basahin nyo po yan. And, so ako, hindi ko pa natatapos lahat. Pero I've read parts of it na. Yung first two. And, I'm loving the book. Actually, ipaprint ko nga siya. Ngayon, mamaya, ipaprint ko siya para mayroon akong hard copy talaga. Ayan. So, tinay po sa chat box yung link. And, yun. Questions? Ang lapit siya. Malapit ba kayo dyan? Sana? Yeah, if malapit kayo, then go. You're gonna meet CEOs. Even si Sir Steve C will be there, guys. No need to, introduce. Okay, so yeah. To those may mga pahabol na questions, bato nyo lang po. One month exclusive, 1 month. Wow! For tomorrow's raffle. So guys, andyan yung link sa raffle, for the raffle. So sign up po kayo dyan. And yan. Yun. So, yeah. Grabe, di ba? Grabe. Parang dito pa lang sa live, di ba? Hindi na siya nag-hold back. Imagine, what more pa nandun kami sa circus. Grabe. Yeah, pero yun nga, for some of you here, so nagsistart pa lang, we are aware no, of where you at right now. Pero we're just lucky na we know eventually if we get to that place, if we get to that spot no, na doon tayo sa phase na nag-consistent na yung operations natin and talagang may consistent cash flow na alam nila kung kayo pupunta when you want to scale further. Kasi there will be a certain point, no? Based on my experience lang and other friends na nakilala ko na nagsiscale, there will be a certain point na parang mai-hit mo yung ceiling na, okay, hindi na sales and revenue yung problema ko ngayon. Parang kahit no matter how hard you try, na-stuck ka na doon. Pag dumating tayo sa spot na yun, sino lalapitan natin. So, yun. So, sa akin, ganyan nangyari. Yan. So, I think, yun. Thanks, everyone, for okay. So, yun, guys, that's it. No, if you have additional questions, nandito pa ako for 10 minutes pa. Bato nyo lang sa chat box. Still have 40 people watching. Gusto mong sumali ng raffle namin for tomorrow. Ang price is exclusive subscription, a month, 1 month, or 1 month card funnel subscription. So, that's worth, 700, 800 din yan. Sayang. So, yun, ayun yung price, guys. Register kayo sa form. Andyan sa chat box, sa box yung links. Sir Simon, ito yung book link, no? Yeah. Para clear lang. Okay, Cathy Flores, yes, yeah, we have to thank Surfa. So, actually, talagang baka iisipin kasi yung iba na dahil free to, wala ang konti lang yung value dyan or nag-hold back. No, baliktad. Ayun nga yung nagsiseparate sa kanya sa iba. No? Talagang super value upfront, walang hold back, hindi nag-hold back. Sobrang value kaagad na makikita niyo naman yung guys eh. So even kanina, diba? Sir Teodoro, sa Japan ba yung po? Ako? Right? Yes, ngayon nandito ako. Pero yung CEO Summit is sa Manila yan sa Araneta. So open up ko ulit. So, kunin ko lang yung photo ng So, yan, actually gala night yan. So, wait lang. Share ko lang yung picture mismo. Open up ko ulit yung photo. So, CEO Summit. Sir Steve C will be there. So, wait lang Yeah, mag-share ako ng photo. Of course. Ayan. So, ito yung Ayan. Ito yung... Wait, share ko yung screen. Ayan. Yan. Okay, so ito yung pupunta. No, yung faculty, we have Celine of Chevrolet Philippines. Wow. Okay, so we have sino pa ba? Si Sir Steve C, great deal. Sir Fa, BK of Sellers Hub. Juan Paulo of Labor. So guys, anyone familiar with Labor? So, anyone familiar? I'm sure marami dito familiar with that. Abang sa labas ng hotel, no? Yung may yung parang may signboard kang hawak, no? Nag-aabang ka dun. Yeah, so we have Steve C din, Labor, Kim Lato of Kim Store. So guys, sa mga hindi nakakalam ng Kim Store, ito yung mga OG. Ito yung OG sa e-com, si Kim Store. Talagang check nyo na lang, Kim Store. So OG yan sa e-commerce na talagang huge operation set. Samahan kita, doon lang tayo sa labas ng ano. Gagawin lang din ako. Yun. So tomorrow is Principles of Scaling din. Live yun. Okay guys, let me know if tapos na kayo mag-fill up for the raffle or if nadalo din yung book nyo. Can you please type done sa chat box so we can wrap up na po in 5 minutes. Tapos na. Okay, so I think we're all good to go. All done. Yeah, nagkamali sila ng spell. Nagkamali sila ng spell. Pero okay lang, hindi ko na pinapalitan. Okay lang, nagkamali lang ng spelling. That's all good. Yan, so yun guys. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat po. And good night to all watching. No? Still here. Maraming salamat po and see you tomorrow. So tomorrow 10 a.m. yung Principles of Scaling nila sa group. And yeah, just watch it. So yun, yung mga nag-attend kanina. Sige po, I'm gonna send the link sa Discord din. Thank you. Good night everyone. Good night guys. Good night po. Thanks everyone. Aprilin, thank you. Sir Victor, Teodoro. So, ibang names guys, hindi ko nakikita. Good night. Thank you guys. Thank you po.